I don't know. Crime, etc., etc. No, I think for the most part, I think China is safer when it comes to crime. When it comes to driving, I think China is also, although I would say both are not very safe when it comes to driving. China is a little bit safer because there's less motorbikes, so it's a little bit less chaotic. But safety can be like with the food, with the justice system, the government. That's why I'm saying, like, that's why I ask on which level, because I think the crime level in China is lower because there's more surveillance. So there's like there's more petty crimes here in Vietnam, like phone thieves and stuff like that. But it's not really violent crime, so there's not much risk. But Chinese people have the glass heart, like the national pride, very sensitive. And they can get riled up and get crazy and violent if you insult their national pride in a way. 10 million on a dinner? Damn. How many people were eating? I'm not working nor traveling. Well, right now I'm traveling a bit, but I'm living in I moved in Saigon to work, but I didn't find work because of the coronavirus. So right now, I left my apartment, or my apartment kicked me out, and I went on a little trip. You guys, there's a live music show here at Hela Bar. They have live music every other night or something. If you accidentally say you went to the wrong place, they might hate you. I don't get that. I don't know. It's hard to compare things like that, to be honest. Like, I mean, I'd say like Chinese people are more sensitive when it comes to their pride. Their, like, losing face is a big thing for Chinese people. If you make someone lose face, they might become aggressive. They might become a bit crazy. I feel like Vietnamese also have the issue of losing face, but it's not as intense. It's a little bit more tamed, or a little bit more acceptable, or something. A little bit more tolerant in general. I'm personally happier here right now. Like, I don't know if it's a matter of like safer or not safer. I think it's just different. I'm happier here because I feel like, generally speaking, people are a bit more open-minded. I did have a great time in China, and I met some very amazing people. But I feel like overall here, life is a little bit more free, and people are a bit more open-minded, a bit more curious, and they have access to the rest of the world. So, I don't know. I just feel like this curiosity and this open-mindedness is more interesting. It's more comfortable. It's more pleasant. Let's go to the apartment. I don't have an apartment right now, Rohini. I'm staying in a hotel. What happened to your apartment? Please. Okay, let me tell you what happened with my apartment and my landlord. It It's a short story, but I'll make sure to make it very long. Referencing to your train video on YouTube. Oh. It's not because I said I went to the wrong place, Brad. That's not why they hate me. It's not because I said I went to the wrong place. It's that I didn't talk about Hong Kong as being part of China. That was the issue. I talked about Hong Kong as being something separate from China, and Chinese people cannot accept this. They cannot hear someone say this, even though they probably deep down inside of them, they probably know it's true. They get really hateful and offended because it affects their insecurity. That's why they get like this. It's not because I said the wrong place, or it's really, if you talk about Taiwan, if you talk about Hong Kong, it's very sensitive. But my market video was not so much from Chinese people. It was most hateful comments came from foreigners. I would say most of them came from American, but from a lot of different countries. The market video, it was because of coronavirus, so it had nothing to do with the Chinese face issues. It was because of the coronavirus, so people kept making blind assumptions and associations that didn't make sense, and pretending that the market I filmed in Shanghai 2 years ago is where the coronavirus started, which doesn't even make sense. Cannot talk about HK in the HK now. Yeah, it's true, Dope Fishy, you're in HK. Dope Fishy, I'm not sure if I'm making a mistake, but we met in person, right, in Shenzhen? If I'm not mistaken, we met at this Xinjiang restaurant with Serpenzier, right? No, I never got banned on Twitch. Not yet. Globek has no face to lose, even wore a makeup and skirt. I guess so. I mean, losing face is such a, I feel, for me anyways, it's such a childish behavior. It basically means like your personal pride. It means you easily get humiliated. It doesn't take much to make you feel humiliated and ashamed, and it's such a typical, like it's such a common thing for young kids, you know, like to easily like you point out to someone like, hey, you made a mistake there, or you didn't say or do the right thing, and then a kid will become like ashamed or humiliated and throw like a tantrum, but an adult will be like, oh yeah, I think I fucked up. Shit. Sorry. Or shit, I'll try not to do this again, you know? I don't know. Oh yeah, Scotty? Yeah, Scotty. There was also the Mexican guy. Fuck, Luis. What's his channel name? Mafan Crew guy that was there, who brought like a bottle of tequila. It was a fun night. I remember you, Dope Fishy. I was not sure if it was you. I remember that the person who I was thinking came in the chat before, but I didn't know if if it was a dope fishy or not. But nice to see you here again. And nice to refresh my memory. He even walks in backward in public. Well, if I do get 5 more followers, I will do it. A lot of Twitch. Well, now Twitch is very strict on DMCA music. A lot of streamers are getting banned. Really? I thought that was like the safe place for. Because I mean, if you do IRL streaming, it's really hard to control the music that's playing around you. Talking about music, guys. Do you want to go around for a walk and find another place to hang out, or do you want to go in this little bar here, Hella Bar, where they're playing, where there's a band playing live music? What do you guys? Yeah, like YouTube. What do you guys feel like? Well, the thing is, for YouTube, I understand more why this applies. You know, because if there's music in your YouTube video, it means you voluntarily edited your video and left the music in, or put the music in yourself in the video. So for me, that's different, because if you do that and then your video lives permanently on YouTube and keeps getting views over months and years, I mean, I feel like the artist who made the music should get some of the revenue. I don't agree with the fact that YouTube gives all the revenue to whoever claims the video. So if there's music playing for like 30 seconds in my video, then the record label or the artist is entitled to claim all the revenue from my video. This doesn't make sense. You know, like my video is like 10 minutes long. I spend like hours working on that video. I spend money on my gear. I spend money going out to that location or buying this food or whatever. And then because of 30 seconds in my video, then the record label would get all the money. That doesn't make sense. But I agree that if music is being used, is copyrighted music is being used in the video, then the artist should get parts of the revenue. That I agree. Let's change the format suggestion. Other than backwards walking, I suggest riding a garbage eating horse. I would love to, but I don't know if I can. How about meet the goal? You have to go high-five the Vietnamese Ron Jeremy? Sure, but I would have to meet the goal within the next hour, because it's 10 p.m. The market's going to close in 1 hour. Starting to drink coffee again because it's cool. Any good suggestions for good coffee? Yeah, coffee that doesn't taste like coffee. I would suggest you coffee flavored Coca-Cola and spike it up with a little bit of rum. That would be my suggestion, DJ Shaolin. I hate coffee, but I like coffee flavored things. Mountain Dew. So guys, you guys never told me. Am I giving you too many options? Am I giving you too much control over, or too much opportunity to control the content? You just want to be taken around wherever I want to go? Is it possible? Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm asking you guys, like, hey, would you prefer this or that? And either what?
Pat your head and rub your belly and walking backwards for your next challenge. And see how many people can you get to do the same roll, cheer 100, cheer 100.
Thank you so much for the bits, DJ. The thing is, like, I cannot do both. Like, I can do this and rub my belly. I can do both at the same time, but not while streaming. Like, how can I hold the camera? So maybe I can just walk backwards and pat my head. That's all I can do. I can do that, if that works for you guys. Otherwise, there's like, I think it was Esteban that suggested that I walk sideways instead. Like this, for 20 minutes. I could do that too. So we got two options, guys. What do you guys prefer? If I reach my goal, let's decide here and now. If I reach my goal, do I walk backwards and tap my head for 20 minutes like a retard? Or do I walk sideways like a crab? A steroid contest with a rando? I'm down with that too. Sideways like a crab? Is that a question? What? Fuck all that stupid shit. Let's find a beer somewhere. Walk sideways. We're gonna go find a beer somewhere, Joker. But we need to figure out what I do once I reach this goal here. And I want to reach it. That's why I set up those goals. I need 5 more followers. And I can reach it. $765. And plus, my goal, guys, my goal is to reach 1,000 before the end of the year. And I know it's not going to be easy. So, we need to get together, stick together, power through, grind, get those followers, get those new people to join the Globic squad. The Globic crew? The Globic crew. Globic crew. So guys, do we go to this bar where there's live music, or do we wander around and try and find a better place? What do you guys say? What do you guys say? Or maybe we go explore. We go walk along the Piss River and explore where it goes. Sub goals? I'm not doing a sub goal yet. Hello. I'm not doing a sub goal yet.